national semi-final of the Cycle Heritage Quiz 2021. The cycle brand takes great pride in India's heritage and culture and has centered the company's mission and vision around the same. Hence, the cycle brand has conceptualized the Cycle Heritage Quiz with a view to enlighten young minds on the 5,000-year-old heritage of our nation. We started the journey with around 30,000 participants from all over the country registering for our quiz. For about 2 months, they honed their skills through daily quizzes. Then they went through a rigorous screening round of 4 preliminary sets of questions, where they highlighted their skills on the heritage of their nation and the heritage of their region. After that, it was down to the best of the best. In each cluster, we compete with each other in 18 tightly contested cluster finals. The top 2 from each cluster final made it to the national quarterfinals, where truly it was a clash of titans, with quality answers coming from every participant. In the end, the top 12 have survived, and we are down to the national semi-finals. 6 of these 12 will qualify for our grand finale. Now let us meet the participants for national semi-final 2. So our first participant for today is Kanishka Deora from St. Anthony Senior Secondary School, Udaipur. Very well done on making it to the national semi-final. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
And my question to you is, if someone was visiting your city, Udaipur, which is the first monument in your city that you would recommend them to visit?
So, Fateh Sagar.
Fateh Sagar. Okay, okay. Look forward to visiting that, Kanishka. Udaipur, of course, is a very, very beautiful city. And all the best for today's quiz.
Thank you, sir.
Next, we have Hrudasree R. Krishnan from Christnagar EHSS Thiruvananthapuram. Congratulations, Hrudasree, for a very consistent performance and making it through to the national semi-final.
Thank you, sir.
Hrudasree, you are our youngest participant today. So what was the message from your parents before today's quiz?
They said that although if I don't qualify, as I have made it till the semi-finals, it is a great achievement.
Wonderful. That's the spirit. I'm sure you'll do really well. You have been given some outstanding answers throughout the entire process. So congratulations once more and all the best for today's quiz.
Thank you, sir.
Next, we have Mona Lisa Das from the New Era Senior Secondary School in Vadodara. Mona Lisa, congratulations on making it to the national semi-final.
Thank you, sir.
And Mona Lisa, if I was visiting your city, Vadodara, what is the one food item that I must try?
So, like, there are many things that you can try, and many, like, Gujarat is full of foodies and all types of food, but it's called a Gujarati thali, and it's a must try if you come over here.
Okay, of course, the famous Gujarati thali, definitely a must try. Thank you, Mona Lisa, for the recommendation and all the very best for today's.
Thank you, sir.
Next, we have from the KIIT International School in Bhubaneswar, we have Ankit Sahu. Ankit, congratulations on making it through a very, very close national quarterfinal, and you made it through the last question. So, Ankit, what was the reaction of your teachers when you told them that you have made it to the national semi-finals of the Cycle Heritage Quiz?
Sir, when I told my grading sir, like, he was very happy and he congratulated me and told that whatever the situation may be, you must fight with that situation and keep going ahead.
Okay. Thanks, Ankit, and all the very best for today's quiz.
Thank you, sir.
Next, we have from the Delhi Public School, Patna, Satvik. Satvik, great performance, making it through to the national semi-finals. My question to you is, if I was to ask you to pick a character from mythology as your dream teammate for this quiz, who would it be?
So, he would be Krishna.
Krishna, and why is that?
Yes, sir.
And why is Krishna your dream teammate?
Sir, because he shows the best friendship, as well as he always helps when his friends are in trouble. So that's why.
Yes, Krishna was certainly a great teammate to the Pandavas, and especially Arjun. And Duryodhan picked the Narayani Sena. Duryodhan had to have the Narayani Sena, and Arjun got just Krishna, but just one good teammate can help you win. So
Yes.
that's a very nice reply, Satvik, and all the very best for today's quiz.
Thank you, sir.
Next, we have from the Sunbeam School, Lehertara, Varanasi, Shashwat Mishra. So Shashwat, congratulations for making it to the national semifinals. And my question to you is, if I was visiting Varanasi, what would be the first monument that I should visit?
Sir, there are many monuments, not only one, but like if you are something like of a person who is visiting first time, so sir, I'll tell you to visit Dhamek Stupa and Kashi Vishwanath corridor.
Okay, okay. I think the Kashi Vishwanath corridor, the refurbished one, just got opened, right? A few
Yes, sir.
days back. Okay, I look forward to visiting that. So those were your 6 participants for today's national semi-final. Welcome one and all to the national semi-final, the second national semi-final of the Cycle Heritage Quiz 2021. And we are ready to start with our first round, which is Trishanku. In Trishanku, let's take a look at the rules. 1 question per participant with 3 clues. This round does not pass. First clue is a statement with number of letters in the answer. In the second clue, the first letter of the answer would be revealed. Third clue would be an anagram, plus 15 if you answer correctly on the first clue, plus 10 if you answer correctly on the second clue, and plus 5 if you answer correctly on the third. We are ready to start with our first participant, and that is Kanishka. Kanishka, your question coming up on screen now. This form of the mother goddess has 3 eyes and 4 hands and sits with an infant on her lap. She is also known as Padmasani. This is the 10-letter answer.
So next clue.
Next clue. Okay, let's have the first letter. Starts with S.
So Saraswati.
Not Saraswati. Let's move on to your last clue, which is the anagram. Amanda Task.
Skandamata. Skanda.
Okay, I will accept your answer. Skandamata is the correct answer. 5 points to you, Kanishka. We will move on to the next participant, that is Hrudasree. Hrudasree, your first clue coming up on screen now. A 2-time Asian Games gold medalist, this discus and hammer thrower is more known to us for playing a mythological character on television. 7 letters is the first name and 5 letters is the second name. This is the first
Is
clue.
it Praveen Sopti?
It is Praveen Sopti. Fantastic answer. Praveen Sopti or Praveen Kumar is the right answer, Hrudasree. Brilliant. How did you know that?
I just guessed it.
And you have watched the Mahabharata serial?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fantastic answer, Hrudasree. 15 points to you. Very well done. I was looking for Praveen Kumar, but since you got the name right, it's also okay. 15 points. Let's move on to our next participant, and that is going to be Mona Lisa. Mona Lisa, your question coming up on screen now. Famous for a style of painting, it is also home to a temple which is around 1011 years old. It's a 9-letter. Looking for a city's name.
Sir, can I please have the next clue?
Sure. Starts with T.
Sir, can I have the next clue?
Sure. We'll have the anagram for you. Hurt Javan. Yes, Mona Lisa. Need an answer? Yeah, passing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do you have any answer, Mona Lisa?
No, sir.
Okay, this is Thanjavur. also known for Tanjore paintings and Brihadeshwara temple, of course, 1011 years old temple from Thanjavur, and that celebrated 1000 years in 2010. So that was a very famous occasion. And I think there was a commemorative coin also brought out on that occasion. So no points, Mona Lisa, unfortunately. And we will move on to Ankit. Ankit, your question coming up on screen now. The Urs festival dedicated to this saint is observed at Fatehpur Sikri from the 20th to the 29th of the Ramadan month. So 5 letters is the first name and 6 letters is the second.
Next clue.
Next clue. Okay, let's move on to the next clue. First letter of the answer coming up starts with S.
Next.
Last clue, which is the anagram coming up for you. Chits Ismail. Should make it easy.
No.
Okay, this is Salim Chisti. Of course, Fatehpur Sikri should have given you Salim Chisti, after whom Jahangir was named. Prince Salim was named after him. So Salim Chisti is what I was looking for. Unfortunately, Ankit, no points for you. And now we will move on to the question for Satvik. Satvik, your clue coming up on screen now. This musician refused the Padma Shri and the Padma Bhushan, declaring that the committee was musically incompetent to judge him. So 7 letters first name, 4 letters second.
The next clue.
Next clue, first letter coming up starts with V.
So next clue.
Okay, last clue coming up, anagram, Hanky Ladby. Okay, Satvik, closing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do you have an answer for us? Okay, Satvik not giving an answer. This is the famous musician Vilayat Khan, the famous sitar player, so who actually refused Padma Shri as well as the Padma Bhushan. So no points for you, Satvik, unfortunately. We will move on to our next contestant, that is Shashwat. Shashwat, your clue coming up on screen now. Known for a theory he developed along with Fred Hoyle, this astrophysicist is the founding director of IUCAA.
So this is Vishnu Narlekar.
Not Vishnu Narlikar. Let's move on to the next clue.
So like Jayant Vishnu Narlekar.
Okay, Jayant Vishnu Narlikar. Okay, I'll give you 15 points for Jayant Narlikar. You gave the middle name, that's fine. 15 points to Shashwat. Well done. Jayant Narlikar is the founding director of IUCAA. So Shashwat, you get 15 points. Good start for you. With that, we come to the end of round number 1. We'll now move on to round number 2, that is Jigyasa. So let's move ahead to round 2 Jigyasa. Let's take a look at the rules. So 1 direct question per participant, passes clockwise, plus 10 for every correct answer, direct or on pass. Let's move on to our first contestant, that is Kanishka. Kanishka, your direct question coming up right now. This bird sanctuary is located about 50 kilometers from Lucknow. 220 resident and migratory species have been recorded in this bird sanctuary. Endangered species such as the Egyptian vulture and Pallas's fish eagle are found here. After which famous freedom fighter is this bird sanctuary named?
Sir, Azad Chandrasekhar.
Chandrasekhar Azad is correct, absolutely right. 10 points to you, good answer. And we will move on to the second participant for this round, and that is Hrudasree. Hrudasree, your question coming up now. Ibrahim Lodi's armies met with this famous ruler's armies near the village of Khatoli. After fighting for 5 hours, Ibrahim Lodi's armies left the battleground. During this battle, this famous ruler lost an arm by a sword cut and an arrow made him lame for life. Which ruler is being talked about now?
Sir, is it Babar?
Not Babur. we'll pass to Mona Lisa.
Or is it Akbar?
Not Akbar. We will pass to Ankit.
Is it Babu?
No. Let's pass to Satvik.
Is he Rana Sangha?
It is Rana Sangha. Well done. 10 points. Is of course injured in that battle. Very good answer, Satvik. 10 points to you. And the next direct question is for Mona Lisa. Mona Lisa, your question coming up now. This temple witnesses the funeral of its deities. Brahma Padartha, or the soul of the deities, gets transferred from the old idols to the new idols. After removal of the Brahma Padartha, the old idols are dismantled into 6 pieces for the burial process, which happens at Koili Vaikuntha. Which temple is being talked about? Any answers, Mona Lisa?
Pass.
Passing. Okay. Passing to Ankit.
So is it Jagannath Temple?
It is Jagannath Temple. Well done, Ankit. You got something from your state. Absolutely correct. Very well done. 10 points to you. It is, of course, the Jagannath Temple where the idols are dismantled. And it is the only temple to have a burial ground or a funeral ground within its premises. So very good, Ankit. 10 points to you. And the next direct question is for you. Let's have it on screen. In 1798, during the reign of Saktan Thampuran, there were heavy rains. When a few temples participating in the festival at Aratukura reached late that year, they were denied access. The administrations of those temples were said to have approached Saktan Thampuran to find a solution. The king declared that they would have a bigger and expansive temple festival of their own. This is the origin story of which famous festival? And I need a specific 2-word answer. Okay.
Is it Thrissur-puram?
It is Thrissur-puram. Fantastic answer, Ankit. 2 great answers in a row. It is definitely Thrissur-puram. 10 points. And now we will move on to our next contestant, that is Satvik. Satvik, your question. This dish became prominent during the times of Tatiya Tope and Rani Lakshmibai. It was especially preferred during war times as it needed very less water and could be baked without using any utensils. It would also stay fresh for 2 to 3 days. During Mughal times, kings were served this dish with payas and shorbas. Today, this dish is usually served with something else, and the combined dish is well known all over India. So name the dish. You don't have to give me the combined dish. You can give me the individual dish. And even if you give me the combined dish, it's also okay.
Samosa?
Not samosa. Passing to Shashwat.
So this is Bati Chokha.
Not Bati Chokha. Let's pass to Kanishka.
Sir, it is Litti Chokha.
It is Litti Chokha, not Bati Chokha. Bati Chokha is different. Litti Chokha is what I was looking for. So good answer there, Kanishka. 10 points for you. And the next direct question is for Shashwat. Shashwat, your question coming up on screen now. At the request of the White Ribbon Alliance India, April 11 was declared as National Safe Motherhood Day in 2003. It is observed to emphasize on the fact that women must have adequate access to care during pregnancy, childbirth, and postnatal services, on whose birthday is National Safe Motherhood Day observed.
So is this Tina Ravi?
No, let's pass to Kanishka.
The Kasturba Gandhi.
It is Kasturba Gandhi. Fantastic answer. It is indeed Kasturba Gandhi, wife of Mahatma Gandhi. Well done, Kanishka. This has been a very good round for you. So 10 more points. With that, we come to the end of round number 2. Let's take a look at the scores. Right now in the lead is Kanishka with 35 points, followed by Ankit on 20 points. Then we have a tie for third spot between Hrudasree and Shashwat. Both are on 15 points. We have Satvik on 10 points and Mona Lisa yet to open her account. Reminder that the top 3 from this national semi-final will qualify for our national final. Let's move ahead to our third round, which is called Divya Drishti, and let's take a look at the rules. So one direct question per participant, all based on visuals, passes anti-clockwise, plus 10 for every correct answer, direct or on pass. In this round, you might have questions with multiple parts. So in case of multiple parts, you'll get plus 5 for each part. First question is for Shashwat. Shashwat, your visual coming on screen now. Shashwat, this is a Gurudwara dedicated to martyrs of which famous battle that was also shown in a Bollywood movie. Okay. Also, where is this Gurudwara located?
This is the Battle of Sarai Garhi. Basically, fought the movie Kesari has been made over it.
And where is this monument located?
For the city, I'll say Amritsar, blank guess.
Let's pass to Satvik.
Rajasthan.
No, needed the city. Let's move to the next contestant, that is Ankit.
Patiala.
Not Patiala. Let's move on to Mona Lisa.
Sir, pass.
Okay, let's move on to Hrudasree.
Waziristan.
No, let's pass to Kanishka.
Sir, it
Yeah.
is Amritsar.
It is not Amritsar. This is Firozpur. This is Firozpur in Punjab. And of course, this is the Battle of Saragiri. I did not say whether you are right or wrong, Shashwat, but yes, you are right. It was featured in the movie Kesari. So 5 points for Shashwat. Let's move on to the next question, and that is for Satvik. Satvik, your question is, whose statue is this? Okay. And where is it located?
So I guess in Karnataka,
Okay. And who's this person?
and she's Karangi statue.
Okay. You said Kannagi, right? Let's
Yes.
pass on to Ankit.
No.
Okay. Passing on to Mona Lisa.
Is it Savitri Bai Phule's statue?
And where is it located?
And sir, location I don't know.
Okay. Passing on to Hrudasree.
Kannagi is a statue situated in Mariana Trench.
Mariana Trench.
Mariana Beach. Mariana Beach.
Okay, Marina Beach is what you said. Okay, I'll be lenient and give you the points. It is Kannagi statue. So 5 points to Satvik and 5 points to Hrudasree for Marina Beach. Okay, so this is Kannagi statue, the famous character from Silapattikaram. That is Kannagi. So 5 points for Satvik, and this is at the Marina Beach. Next direct question coming up for Ankit. Ankit, your direct question coming up on screen now. Just name the two historical figures on screen.
Pass.
Passing, let's move on to Mona Lisa.
Sir, I would guess one as Akbar, maybe.
And the other?
Sir, I don't know.
Okay, passing on to Hrudasree.
Sir, it is Bas Bahadur and Rani Rupmati.
Absolutely correct. It is Baz Bahadur and Rani Rupmati, a legendary romance from history. Very well done, Hrudasree. You get 10 points. And the next question is a direct for Mona Lisa. Mona Lisa, your visual coming up on screen now. Okay, Mona Lisa, my question to you is, which two characters from mythology were created as a result of this incident?
Sir, I think one is Rahu and the other one is Ketu.
Absolutely correct. You open your account. It is Rahu and Ketu. This was the demon Swarvanu whose head was cut by Lord Vishnu during the Samudra Manthan, and Mohini was distributing the Amrit among the Devas and the Rakshasas. She was obviously given to the Devas, and one demon had actually disguised himself as a Deva and entered and had the Amrit, and that was for Bhanu, and his head was cut off by Lord Vishnu, and thus Rahu and Ketu were born. So well done, Mona Lisa. You are on the scoreboard. And now we will move on to our next participant, that is Hrudasree. Hrudasree, your question coming up on screen now. Okay, Hrudasree, two parts to this. Identify this famous music composer and singer. Also, you have to tell me which famous actress is her daughter.
It is Jaddan Bai and
her daughter is?
Nargis.
Brilliant answer. That's fantastic. So very well done. This is Jaddan Bai and Nargis. That's a fantastic answer from you, Hrudasree. 10 points to you. And now we will move on to the next question, and that is going to be for Kanishka. Kanishka, your direct question coming up now. All right. So my question to you, Kanishka, is this is which river portrayed as a goddess, and this statue is located near which dam?
Sir, river is Kaveri.
Okay, and the second part?
Sir, don't know.
Okay, passing on to Shashwat.
So, sir, this is the river is Kaveri and the dam is Krishna Raja Sagar.
Okay, Krishna Raja Sagar is correct and Kaveri is correct also. So 5 points to Kanishka and 5 points to Shashwat. With that, we come to the end of round number 3. That was an exciting round of Divya Drishti. So the scores after a very tight and interesting Divya Drishti round are as follows. Right now, tied for the top spot are Kanishka and Hrudasree. Both are on 40 points. In third spot, it's Shashwat with 25 points. In fourth spot, it is Ankit with 20 points. In fifth spot, it is Satvik on 15 points. And in sixth spot, it's Mona Lisa with 10 points. So it's very close. The top 3 are going to qualify for our national final. Now let's move ahead to our last round, which is a rapid fire round. It's called Antim Yudh. Let's take a look at the rules. Rapid fire round, 60 seconds to answer as many questions as you can, plus 5 for every correct answer. We will go in ascending order of scores. So that means we will start with Mona Lisa. Mona Lisa, you're on 10 points and you're going to start off with your first question. Your time will start once I finish the first question and say your time starts now. So here comes your first question. According to legend, Gautama Buddha's first steps made which flowers appear wherever he stepped? Your time starts now.
Sir, is it lotus?
Correct. The first full-length silent feature film of India was directed and produced by whom?
Sir, pass.
Who flew aboard Soyuz T-11 in 1984 to become the first Indian in space?
Rakesh Sharma.
Correct. Which monument made of Makrana marble was designed by William Emerson?
Pass.
In 1920, who presided over the first session of the All India Trade Union Congress?
Pass.
What are the 5 astronomical observatories built by Raja Jai Singh II called?
Jantar Mantar.
Correct. Which restaurant chain is credited with inventing the Rava Idli?
Pass.
The first full-length silent feature film of India was directed and produced by whom? And your time is up. Would you like to answer this question?
No, sir.
Okay. So your time is up, Mona Lisa, and you answered 3 questions correctly. You got 15 points. So according to legend, Gautama Buddha's first steps made which flowers appear wherever he stepped? The answer was lotus. You got that right. The first full-length silent feature film of India was directed and produced by whom? The answer is Dada Saheb Phalke. Who flew aboard Soyuz T-11 in 1984 to become the first Indian in space? You answered that correctly. That is Rakesh Sharma. Which monument made of Makrana marble was designed by William Emerson? This is the famous Victoria Memorial in Calcutta. So it's not only the Taj Mahal that was made of Makrana marble, even the Victoria Memorial was made of Makrana marble. In 1920, who presided over the first session of the All India Trade Union Congress? The answer is Lala Lajpat Rai. What are the 5 astronomical observatories built by Raja Jai Singh II called? Answer, of course, is Jantar Mantar. You got that right. The restaurant chain credited with inventing the Rava Idli is MTR. So well done, Mona Lisa. 15 points is a good score. And now we will move on to the next participant, that is Satvik. So Satvik, you're on 15 points. Your time will start once I've finished the first question and said your time starts now. Satvik, your first question coming up. Which play by Kalidasa depicts the love story of the king Pururavas and the Apsara Urvashi? Your time starts now.
Sir, Abhigana.
That's wrong. The Raja Bhoj Airport
Yes,
is
sir.
located in which city?
Can you repeat?
The Raja Bhoj Airport is located in which city?
Meghdut.
That's wrong. Who was the first Indian to win a Nobel Prize in 1913 for his work in literature?
Rabindranath Tagore.
Correct. Which Sikh Guru founded the Gurudwara Sri Tam Taran Sahib in Punjab?
The pass.
Which Assamese runner famously won gold in the 800 meter at the 1966 Asian Games?
Mitali Das.
Which ruler completed, your time is up, but I'll complete the question. Which ruler completed the last 2 stories of the Qutub Minar? Need an immediate answer.
Sir, Iltutmish.
No, sorry, can't give it to you. Satvik, unfortunately, you got only one answer correct. So you got 5 points in this round. Which play by Kalidasa depicts the love story of the king Pururavas and the Apsara Urvashi? The answer is Vikramor Vashyam. The Raja Bhoj Airport is located in Bhopal. Of course, the first Indian to win Nobel Prize for Literature was Rabindranath Tagore. Guru Arjan Dev founded the Gurudwara Sri Tam Taran Sahib in Punjab. The Assamese runner who famously won gold in the 800 meter at the 1966 Asian Games. The answer is Bhogeshwar Badua. Which ruler completed the last 2 stories of the Qutub Minar? The answer is Firoz Shah Tughlaq. So Satvik, you got 5 points and we will move on to the next contestant, that is Ankit. So Ankit, your time will start once I finish the first question and say your time starts now. Ankit, you are right now on 20 points. So here comes your first question. Mughal Emperor Akbar conferred the title of Jagat Guru upon which Jain philosopher? Your time starts now.
Pass.
In which city would you find the famous Brabon Stadium?
Maharashtra, Mumbai.
City. I want the city.
Mumbai.
Right. Who is the first person to become both the Deputy Prime Minister and the Prime Minister of India?
Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan.
That's wrong. The Lushai Hills in Mizoram are a part of which mountain range system?
Kanchenjunga.
That's wrong. The famous ruler of Mewar, Rana Kumbha, belonged to which clan of Rajputs?
Pass.
Using the Brahmastra, which warrior is believed to have killed 670 million Vanaras in a day? And your time is up. Need an answer now. I'll repeat it again. Using the Brahmastra, which warrior is believed to have killed 670 million Vanaras in a day?
No.
Okay, you don't know the answer? All right. So Ankit, you also get 5 points. Let's take a look at your answers. Mughal Emperor Akbar conferred the title of Jagat Guru upon which Jain philosopher? That is Hira Vijaya. In which city would you find the famous Brabon Stadium? That is Mumbai. The first person to become both the Deputy Prime Minister and the Prime Minister of India is Morarji Desai. The Lushai Hills in Mizoram are a part of the Patkai mountain range system. The famous ruler of Mewar, Rana Kumbha, belonged to the Sisodia clan of Rajputs, and using the Brahmastra, Indrajit or Mednath killed 670 million Vanaras in a day. So Ankit, you get 5 points, and we'll now move on to our next contestant, that is Shashwat. Okay, Shashwat, so your time will start once I finish the first question and said your time starts now. You are right now on 25 points. Shashwat, here comes your first question. According to mythology, who is the charioteer of the sun god Surya? Your time starts now.
Sir, Arun.
Right. Which actor played the role of Raju in the film adaptation of R.K. Narayan's book, The Guide?
Sir, Devanand.
Right. Who was the first Indian to be selected in the House of Commons on a Liberal Party ticket?
Sir, Dadabhai Naroji.
Correct. The Mukurti National Park was created to protect which important species?
Sir, can you please repeat?
The Mukurti National Park was created to protect which important species?
Sir, tiger.
That's wrong. In the 1956 Olympic football semi-final, who scored India's only goal against Yugoslavia?
Pass.
Which temple in Hampi has 56 musical pillars that can make musical tones when struck with a thumb? Your time is up, but I'll repeat this again.
Yes, sir.
The temple in Hampi has 56 musical pillars that can make musical tones when struck with a thumb.
Sir, Vitthal Temple.
Right. Vithala temple is right. Shashwat, you got 4 answers correct. Let's take a look at the summary of your answers. According to mythology, who is the charioteer of the sun god Surya? The answer is Arun. The actor who played the role of Raju in the film adaptation of R.K. Narayan's book, The Guide. The answer is Devanand, which you got right as well. The first Indian to be selected in the House of Commons on a Liberal Party ticket is Dadabhai Naroji. The Mukurti National Park was created to protect not the tiger, but the Nilgiri Tar. In the 1956 Olympic football semi-final, the only goal scorer for India was Neville D'Souza. And the temple in Hampi that has 56 musical pillars, the answer is the Vijay Vithala temple or Vitthal temple is an acceptable answer. So well done, Shashwat. You scored 20 points. So Kanishka, your time will start once I finish the first question and say your time starts now. And you're on 40 points right. So Kanishka, here comes your first question. Which Parva in the Mahabharata, named after a warrior, includes the Bhagavad Gita? Your time starts now.
So pass.
The famous poet Mirza Ghalib was born in which present-day Indian state?
So UP.
Correct. Who is credited as the author of the Natya Shastra?
So Bharat.
Need the full answer.
Bharat Muni.
Right, Bharat Muni is right. In 1974, India reached the Davis Cup final, but withdrew from the match against which country?
So pass.
Shanti Durga was the founder of which famous dynasty? That's it. Your time is up. Do you have an answer for that?
Sir,
Not getting any answer from you, Kanishka. Already 4 seconds are passed. Can't give you more time. So Kanishka, let's have a summary of your answers. Which Parva in the Mahabharata named after a warrior includes the Bhagavad Gita? The answer is the Bhishma Parva. The famous poet Mirza Ghalib was born in which state? The answer is UP, Uttar Pradesh. The author of the Natya Shastra is Bharata Muni. So you got that right as well. In 1974, India reached the Davis Cup final, but withdrew from the match against which country? The answer is South Africa. And Danti Durga was the founder of the Rashtrakuta dynasty. So Kanishka, you got 10 points. Well done. And now we will move on to our last contestant, that is Hrudasree. So Hrudasree, your time will start Once I've finished the first question and said your time starts now, Hrudasree, you're on 40 points. Here comes your first question. Who is the first commander-in-chief of the Kaurava army to be killed during the Kurukshetra war? Your time starts now.
Drona.
Right. The 1948 film Kalpana was directed by which famous dancer?
Uday Shankar.
Right. Which famous patriotic song was also known as Tarana e Hindi?
Sir, can you repeat?
Which famous patriotic song was also known as Tarana e Hindi? Your time is up, Hrudasree. Need an answer now.
सारे जहां से अच्छा.
Sare Jahan Se Acha is right. You answered well in time. Well done, Hrudasree. 15 points to you. You got 3 answers correct. I think you strategized and played it slow but steady. So then a summary of your 3 questions. Who is the first commander-in-chief of the Kaurava army to die during the Kurukshetra war? Tricky question because you could have thought it's Bhishma, but it is Drona because Bhishma died after the Kurukshetra war. So Drona is right. The 1948 film Kalpana was directed by which famous dancer? The answer is Uday Shankar. The famous patriotic song, also known as Tarana e Hindi, that is Sare Jahan Se Acha. So well done, Hrudasree. You got 15 points. With that, we come to the end of an exciting national semi-final 2. So the final scores after an extremely close and tense national semi-final 2 are as follows. Satvik, very well done. You have come very far. You have come in the top 12 out of 30,000 participants all across India. You come 6th today, but 20 is also not a bad score. So well done, Satvik. Next, we have on 25 points, Mona Lisa and Ankit. You also did really well today, and you have done well throughout this entire process. Don't feel disappointed. I'm sure we will see you in future quizzes. So Ankit and Mona Lisa both are tied for the 4th spot today on 25 points. But qualifying with a fine performance, especially in the last round, is Shashwat on 45 points. You come 3rd today and qualify for the national final. Congratulations, Shashwat. And coming in 2nd today, hitting a half century, consistent from the start, is Kanishka on 50 points. Congratulations, Kanishka. And winning today's quiz with a slow and steady strategy and also answering consistently from the very start is our youngest participant, Hrudasree, on 55 points. Congratulations, Hrudasree, for qualifying for the national final. So those were your 3 national finalist qualifiers from today's semi-final. We have Shashwat, we have Kanishka, and we have Hrudasree. So the second national semi-final at the Cycle Heritage Quiz 2021 was, as they say, a humdinger. Fortunes ebbed and flowed. In every round, every single participant came up with some very, very nice answers. Until the last round, we could not predict who will be the top 3 qualifiers, who will make it through to our national final. But in the end, it was Shashwat, Kanishka, and Hrudasree who held their nerve in the rapid fire round and qualified for our national final. Commiserations to Satvik, Mona Lisa, Ankit. You all played really well and you came in the top 12 out of 30,000 participants. So big congratulations to you as well. But Shashwat, Kanishka, and Hrudasree, we will see you in the national final. And we'll see you as well in the national final on the next episode of the Cycle Heritage Quiz 2021. Till we meet again, stay safe, stay happy, stay curious. Goodbye from the entire team of CHQ 2021.